So what we've learned from this recession, horrible recession we've been through, is that number one, you better have very flexible financing, because if you don't, then you're hosed when you actually have a bad downturn. The other thing is you may have a plan, but you better have some flexibility in it, because it's going to change more than likely. Things will change, you know, something will change in the economy, households, whatever will change. And the other thing is that you better partner with your local government on these things as best as you can, because if they're not with you, then it's going to be really hard to finish these developments out. And that's what we've done, is we've really tried to partner with a lot of the city people on these projects, up to the point where many of our projects have grant money actually in them and things like that from the cities. So that has really helped, actually. The one project I did not talk about in Duncanville, it's almost a completely city, it's a private public partnership with the city there. And so that's the one that we've done that we wouldn't even develop there if it hadn't been for that partnership with the city. So we had grand plans to build a very dense mixed-use building with retail on the bottom, apartments above. The financing for that kind of thing in Dallas just evaporated. And I mean, just now are people starting to build projects like that. So what we did instead is we actually took one of the parcels that had, again, oddly enough, a very old house that had been there since that area was built out, you know, back in the 20s. And we decided to just split it up and build small retail on the street. It's actually a vet clinic, and then the back half of it, we decided to restore the old house and then add a photography studio to it, a very large one. It's like 5,000 square feet. And so we're able to actually create some, you know, pretty nice little street scene, urban spaces, and still restore that building. If we would have waited until the economy came all the way back to build the big project, the dense multi-use project, we would have had to give the land back to the bank. And so we said, instead of doing that, let's do something good, create some activity, and then hold back some parcels, and then that way we could develop them, you know, more dense, like in the original plan that we thought about. The single-family lots that we had developed behind the hotel, and this whole development's it's actually part of a property that's a historic hotel. It's called the Belmont Hotel in Dallas. We've had a very hard time trying to sell those lots, because they're actually townhouses. They're attached townhouse lots. And so what we did instead of that, because again, that financing is very hard to get for the homeowner to even get their permanent financing. What we decided to do instead is actually detach all those townhouses and build single-family houses instead. And that has allowed us to go forward. We actually built a couple spec houses to basically prime the pump and get it going. And again, now with the economy getting better, we're starting to see a lot of activity up there, and people are able to get the construction financing, buy the lots, and get it done. The other thing that's helped is Mary McDermott Cook, who's part of the McDermott family, bought lots up there to build her personal house. So there will be a billionaire basically living in the neighborhood that used to be extremely poor. So it's kind of an amazing story, really. So, and then the Belmont being there, the Belmont Hotel's really helped, because it's become this really loved place that people just come and hang out at, and have drinks and have weddings at and things like that.
There we go.